Just getting my computer, people. Okay. All right. Awesome. I am so excited to be here with you today. My name is Lee, and I am, again, super excited to be here with you. My kids are actually up this morning, it's like 5 a.m. here. So they got up to watch the Olympics, and then we're going up to the mountains. So I'm going to be talking about, is $900 per day, $900 a day real? I'm going to be sharing my story. I'm going to be sharing with you exactly how everything works. I've got my whiteboard here. You're going to be ready. You're going to want to be ready to take screenshots because I'm going to go through all of the details here with you on exactly how this works. And again, so excited. My name is Lee. I am from Washington State. I would love to know in the comments, you can drop it in the comments where you're tuning in from because we get to hang out in a free place on the internet, and talk about things like this and get to connect with each other. So again, I'm from Washington State. I've got 4 kids, 2 of which are already up for the morning. I'm normally doing this before my kids are up because it kind of fits with my day better. Missouri, awesome. Welcome, Megan. Thanks for joining in here with me. So I love that I'm able to connect with people across, the other side of the United States because I'm up early. I know it's not so early there, but I'm going to be sharing with you exactly how this all works. And you guys, I am more fired up about this system than ever because I am seeing how it works. I'm seeing how it's changing my life. So again, at any time, this is the website where you can go to empoweredpassiveincome.com. That's going to get you all of the details, but I'm going to be showing you today exactly how that works, what this is going to do for you, because it's all about having an automated system that's out there working for you. And so is 900 a day real? Yes, it is. And I have been seeing that. Is it going to happen every single day right off of the bat? No, but you're going to work up to the point of having the skills to make $900 a day. Some people are making way more than that, like multiple sales in a day. So I'm going to actually, before I even get started here, I want to go ahead and share my screen with you because I was just inside of our community. I'm going to take my phone people down here and get them set up. But inside of our community, this is an example here. So we have our wins, and I go through these every day because these are so inspiring. So Angie, woke up to another $1,800 this morning, and that makes her total for the week $4,300. We've got Madeline $1,000 in a week. So this Angie, I just wanted to spend a little bit more time on here. So she had, from the best that I can see, she had 2 sales come in at $1,800 overnight. And this is all happening via the automated system that I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you the pages that, bring in these kind of sales. We had Faith, had my first of many, 300 on a Saturday. So you're going to see in these wins, people who are brand new jumping in and then, making money via their automated system. So you can keep going through here and like $900 on a chill Sunday evening. So when you take time out of your day, your business never does. So for me, Sunday, the weekend is kind of like my rest time, especially Sundays, my day of rest. So to have this system that's out there working for you when you're not actively working. So, and then Tony, we've got $2,400 this week, $4,600 for the month, and a new car, which is awesome. Congrats to Tony. Joy, $100 surprise while out shopping, $1,600 in 1 month. First sale in 3 weeks. So $300 just got started, $1,800 in the last 2 days. But you can just keep going through here, and there's going to be people who've made, hundreds of thousands of dollars. They've been doing this for, a few months now. And other people who are just getting started and seeing those first sales come in, people making $900. So $900 in 13 days, started on July 14th, which is awesome for Darlene. But yeah, just in a matter of, 13 days to have that sale come in. We've got Alan, he's at 42,000. I believe this is for the month. Let's see. So last January set a goal to earn 50,000 by June 30. Okay, so maybe it's since the beginning of the year, which is awesome. Still, in the first 90 days, I earned 18,000. In the next 90 days, another 23,000. He goes on to talk about the debts he's paying off. So 42,000. And you start going, when you see these numbers, you start going, okay, this is a lot more, you're going, okay, I could reach my goals a lot sooner than I ever thought possible. And you're going, okay, if I've got those debts, like I thought it was going to take me decades to get those paid off. And you're going, okay, that's going to happen a whole lot sooner than I ever thought. So for me, I've been able to, because of this automated system, because of having this out there working for me, and I'm going to be showing you exactly what I mean, because you might be like, okay, what is this? I've actually been able to send in extra payments for my car, which is kind of the one thing that's kind of hanging over my head of like, I don't like to be paying that every month. So for me, that's going to be like being able to get that paid off so much sooner. And so I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself here with showing that, but I want to show you that this is possible for anybody. I'm a stay-at-home mom. There's nothing really, special about me. There's other people who, they're jumping in too for the first time. We've got thousands of people inside of our community that are having results with exactly what I'm going to show you. I have never seen anything like this. I've never seen this many people having success. And so it just goes to show, like, why not you? Why not you be waking up to those $900 sales? Why not you be waking up to $1,800 that came in overnight, or 42,000 like Alan made? So I'm going to walk you through exactly how this works, and it might be different than what you're used to, or different than maybe what you've heard of. I know for me, when I first heard of it, I'm like, that works. Like, that works for a lot of people, not just one person. And so keep an open mind as we're going through this. I'm here to answer any questions. I'm here to, any concerns that you might have. That's what I'm here for today. So, all right, the very first part of this, to be able to make the amounts of money that we're talking about, the $900, $1,800 overnight, $300, $600, these all start with the products that you sell. And so with these products, if you want to be able to make that kind of money and make, $900 a day, $600 a day, $300 a day, it starts with having products that are in a highly in demand niche. So I'm going to go ahead and write down high demand. And right now, that biggest demand in any industry, like across all industries, is the e-learning industry, with people wanting to learn how to make money online. And so this industry, it's at 1.2 billion per day, and that's 2024 numbers. But this number by 2027 is expected to grow to $3 billion per day. So that is a huge, huge number. Those are per day numbers. So I want you to try and attempt to wrap your brain around that. I know for me, once it gets into the millions or billions, it's like, that doesn't even it's hard to comprehend the amounts of money that are being spent in this industry, that are being spent on a daily basis by people who want to learn the skills to make money online. So I'm going to back up just a little bit, but our whole world is going digital. So back in the old days, maybe it was that you wanted to make extra money outside of your job, and you're like, okay, maybe I could write a book. Maybe I could have a book out there that is selling for me, probably at a bookstore. What would you have done? You would have gone to a bookstore and gone to their, self-help section or DIY section, and you would have found a book about how to write a book. So you would have learned from somebody who had already done it, who had already had success with that. And so this is very kind of similar, but in a digital space. So again, our whole world is going digital. Our whole world is shifting away from like those books, or whatever it was in the old days, to now a digital world, to a digital space where everything's online. And people, employers even, are looking for those skills of somebody who knows how to, do things online, run an online business. And so that is why this e-learning industry is so popular right now. I also want to touch on these, all of these products that I offer. have what is called master resale rights for. So I want to talk a little bit about what that means for you, because I had never heard of that term about 9, 10 weeks ago. And so what it basically is that it means that you have the rights to resell those products. And this is amazing because it means you don't have to go out and create anything. It means that you don't have to be some, smart person that has something to teach to be able to start making money in this industry. It means you can have products that are ready to go to be able to offer this industry, this $3 billion a day industry. So what it does is it allows you to be able to get ahead of, we're right here. It allows you to jump in now versus having to wait months or years down the road for you to figure out, okay, how do you make money online? And then how do you teach this? You can jump in with ready, done for you products. And so when I found that out, and I'm like, I don't have to go and create anything, because that's where I was kind of at of like, okay, I know this is a big industry. I know that, maybe I could come up with a course or a program or something, but it's going to take me weeks. It's more than weeks. It's going to take me months to be able to build a website, build products, record lessons, whatever it is. I was actually probably like years out from that, right? And so to jump in with products that are already done for me that I know are getting people results, because that's another piece. That was another piece of it for me. I could try and come up with my own thing, but I don't know if that's going to get my customers results. I don't know, I'm going to have to kind of sit back, wait for testimonials to come in, and fingers crossed, hope it works. With this, I know that what I have works. I know that what I have can help people be able to make money from home and be successful with it. And the reason why I know it works is we've got thousands inside of our community who've had success. So I don't have to go and wait for testimonials. I don't have to go and hope that it works. I already know that it works. And so that was another big piece of it for me. But all of these products are done. So I want to stress that you don't have to come up with anything. You don't have to figure out something to teach. And so these, you can essentially check these off of your list. Now there are 4 different products that I offer. And so they come at different price points. And with each of these, they're going to come with the master resale rights for what is below that. So for example, our $300 product is called Passive Daily Pay, and this is going to help you get set up with having a passive system that's out there working for you with setting up your automations. And so with that, you get master resale rights, essentially income streams at $300 and $100. With the $600 product, which is our digital mastery, you're going to get those income streams at $600, $300, and $100. And then with our $900, our legacy builder, that is actually our most popular product. This one, you get all 4 of those income streams. So hopefully that makes sense. So with the legacy builder program, you get 4 income streams, the 900, the 600, the 300, and the 100. So I'm going to spend just a second here on this because it can be really easy, especially if you're coming at it of a background of not understanding how online business works, not understanding maybe how buyer psychology works. It might be easy to think, okay, $100, people are going to be a lot more likely to spend money on that. People are going to, if I could jump in at this, it's called our launch pad. I could jump in at that. 100 selling something for $100 might be a lot easier. I may, have a lot more of those sales. It might be really easy to think that, but it's actually the opposite. And with our program, this $900, again, this is the best selling program. And this is very consistent with online business with the $900, this is the complete package. This is everything. And so you're getting all of that value. You're getting, substantially more value than the other products. And so that is our best selling product. So I'm going to go ahead and break these numbers down for you and show you exactly where my numbers have come from. I'm going to go ahead and erase this so I have a little bit more room to show you. I'm going to leave up those amounts. All right, but imagine having these income streams, having an automated system set up. I'm going to show you exactly how this automated system works, but imagine having those amounts hitting your bank account. And you won't know what it's like until you experience it, to have these amounts coming in. And so for me, I'm going to go ahead and break this down for you. So these are the numbers over the last 4 weeks. And so it took me a few weeks to get going with this, figure out the system. And then after that, it's been sale after sale after sale. And then it's been, see, I'm at 38. I had to think for a second. So I am at $3,800. This is what has come in a matter of 4 weeks. So if you could, learn the skills to be able to bring that in just 4 weeks, like I'm brand new, think what that could do for you. Like, think what you could do with that. Could you take your family on vacation, send in that extra debt payment like I was doing? So I'm going to break exactly where this number has come from so that you know exactly, because I'm not going to tell you, okay, you could jump in at our launch pad and then make this amount of money. I would never tell you that. Yes, I have made sales. Yes, people have sold, plenty of, like 300,000 in the 347, I believe is the number, $1,000 over the last 90 days of the launch pad. But that's not where the majority of people's results are coming from. It's not where the majority of this is coming from. It's not where, I showed you $1,800 that came in for, I think it was Angie overnight. Alan, $42,000. That's not from this $100. Yes, part of it is, but I'm not going to tell you, oh, yes, you can get these amazing numbers with this product. So for me, I'm going to break this exactly down for you, where these numbers came from, how I got to that 38,000 over the last 4 weeks. And so this launch pad, which is our $100 program, I've had 2 sales of those. I'm just going to put some tally marks here. And then our $300, I've had 1 of those. And then our $600, I have had 1 of those. And then this 900, I've had 3 of those. And so what that means for you, if you're looking at this and you're going, okay, I don't understand, which one, oops, I don't understand. What are we doing here? There we go. I don't understand, which product that I'm interested in. This launch pad, it's really kind of like a dip your toe in the water type of thing. Like if you were to go out on a lake with me and we go out, hang out for the day, it'd be like kind of dipping your toe in to see, okay, what is this? How does it work? Is this something that I'm interested in? That's our launch pad. It's kind of the basics of getting started with an online business. This Legacy Builder, this is your business in the box that covers literally every single piece of making money online and having a successful online business. And so this is going to cover everything from growing an email list, growing social media followings on every single platform out there, or whichever platforms that you want to be on. It doesn't mean that you have to be on all of them, is what I'm trying to say. It covers all of the marketing. It covers attraction, of how you attract your perfect customer. It covers if you want to go out and create your own product, your own course, your own program. It covers every single piece that you would literally ever need to have success in business and in online business. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and erase this, and then we're going to keep on going, because I want you to see how all of this works and see how these sales come in, because you might be saying, okay, that's great, like $3,800, that's awesome in the last 4 weeks that you made that, but how much time did that take? How did those sales happen? And I'm going to be going through all of this. And so I'm going to go ahead and do a kind of a spoiler alert, but it is automated, and it's based around a 2-hour workday. I'm going to be breaking this down for you, exactly what that 2 hours is, exactly what I do. But I want you to know that it is automated. And so it wasn't about me having to put in 10-hour days. It wasn't about me having to put in 5-hour days. It's about following it and a proven process, a proven blueprint, and then having the automations do the work for me. So the next piece of this that I'm going to talk about is the automations. And so I'm going to go ahead and actually share my screen with you again, and then and so I can show you exactly how these automations work. And so with this, okay, give me just a second. All right, with the automations, it's simply getting potential leads over to your website. And so you've got your website here. And then from there, they're going to put in their email. And I'm going to show you the exact numbers on this of how it works, because some of you I know are data people and you're like, I want to know the numbers behind this. I'm going to show this to you. So they're going to put in their email and they're going to be taken to a video page. They're going to be taken into your automation system, and they're going to be able to determine like if this is right for them, if this is something that they could see themselves doing, to be able to bring in passive pay, to be able to have an automated system out there working for them, to be able to have, this as a passive income stream and seeing those $900, $600, $300. And so this is the website. And I'm going to show you, exactly how this works. I'm going to show you my website so you know what it looks like when you go there and how this all works. Again, my website, put in the 3 W's and then empoweredpassiveincome.com. And then I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here so you can see exactly what happens with this. And then you guys over here, I'm going to do this. And so this is the website, again, empoweredpassiveincome.com. And this is going to take you to that web page where you're going to go and put in your email. This is the start of that automated system. And so it all starts with that email. And then they click, yes, send me the blueprint. And that, as soon as they do that, it's immediately going to take them to a video where they're going to hear about the products, where they're going to learn that if this is right for them and be able to say, okay, I'm interested in this or I'm not, and they can click away if they're not. Like that's totally fine. And what it means for you is that this is essentially rejection free. And then if they're like, yes, I would love to be able to do this, they're going to start getting a series of emails from you where it talks to them about those products. And those emails, all of what I'm showing you right now, all of these web pages, they're already set up for you. And so with this, they might say, hey, yes, I would love to get started. They can go right here to a sales page that's already built for you. Click the button and go ahead and complete that purchase. And so it's really is hands off, and it really is rejection free, where you're not having to go and follow up with customers. You're not having to go and awkwardly, DM them. You're not having to bug friends and family. And so I have gotten a lot of people. I've just broke my phone camera or phone holder here. I have gotten a lot of people asking me, like, where do these sales come from? Did you have to go and bug friends and family? And I have not had any of my sales come from friends and family. Real quick, I'm getting back to these numbers, but real quick, I wish I did. Like, I wish I could convey how much this could change your life. And I wish I could help my friends and family, but sometimes, those people closest to you are like, what? But for me, all of the sales that I've had come in, that $3,800, that's not from friends and family. It's not from, anybody I know. They have all come from online. They've all come from people going through this automation system, finding my website, going and putting in their email, going and learning about these products. And so again, these web pages, they're all done for you. I didn't have to go out and build any of this. I didn't have to build all the email follow-ups. I didn't have to build the sales page. I didn't have to build that video page that you saw. I didn't have to build, this initial website where customers are going to put in their email. It's all done. And so again, it's automated and it's done for you. So when I learned, okay, I don't have to set any of this up. Like, I don't have to spend weeks and months building building a website, and you might be going, hey, I don't have tech skills. I don't know, how to do any of this stuff. That's totally fine. This is 95% done. And so the 5% that you need to do is to put in your own domain. You're going to walk through videos that go step by step. Literally anybody can do this. And step by step, you're going to learn how to have your own website name, and then as well as be able to modify those payment gateways. So that is another piece of this that I have not yet covered. That's super, super important, is that your customers will pay you directly. And so you make 100% off of all of the products, off of $900, $600, $300, $100. And to know that those payments are coming to you, they're not going to anybody else. It's not like a commission that you're having to wait. It's not like an affiliate program. If you've done affiliates before, you don't have to wait 30 or 60 days from now to get your payment. It's coming directly to you because they're going to your website and they're going to your sales page that has your payment gateways, which is simply how they pay you. It's the place where you're able to collect those payments. So a good example, one that everybody knows is PayPal, right? That's a payment gateway. You're going to have your PayPal in there so that you're able to take those payments directly, and that's how you're making 100% profit, and you're not making somebody else rich. You're not having to wait for payments even to come in. They're coming directly to you. I'm going to get back to these numbers because I am getting a little bit sidetracked here. But with these automations, all you're doing to be able to make daily pay, to be able to have a sale come in on a daily basis, is get 20 people over to your website. So across our community, we have 1 in 20 people buying. When you get really good at this, when you learn the skills that we teach inside of our program, you're going to actually be able to get this number down even further. And so what this means, we'll stick with the 20. I'm having a bunch of geese go by right now, so it might get loud. But to have 20 people go in and check out your website, put in your email, and go through that automation system. Again, it's completely rejection free. Okay, it just went by. It's completely rejection free because they're going through that automated system. They're going through your emails, they're going through those web pages, and they can either click away or unsubscribe, whatever it is. And then other people are going to be like, yes, I love this, yes, sign me up. And then at that point they're going to become your customer. Now 1 in 20 that are coming to your website, discovering your website, 1 in 20 are purchasing. And again, our very best selling product is that $900 legacy builder. So that means the majority of your sales will be that $900 that you're seeing come into your bank account, that $900 that, is going to your PayPal or your Stripe. So, so getting 20 people is actually like easier than you think with the magic of the internet and the day that we're living in, and being able to connect with people from around the world. So this 20, and I'm going to walk you through exactly how this discovery system works and how the 20 get into your automation system, because you might be going, okay, how am I supposed to let 20 people know about this a day? This is much simpler than you think. It's easier than you think. And I had built this up, when I just got started, before I got started, that this was going to be really difficult. It was going to be really hard. That I wouldn't be able to get this discovered. I wouldn't be able to get people to my website, but it's much simpler. What you do during your 2 hours is very easy. Like anybody can do this. So if you could have a system like this that's out there working for you, I always like to mention, we have somebody in our group who is 78 years old, who has gone through the 5% setup that this automation needs. Again, 95% of that is done. And you're going to get step-by-step videos to get that other, 5 to 10% setup. Once you've gone through those videos, once you've set everything up, then you can check that off your list because it's done and you don't have to go in and touch that again. So we have a 78-year-old guy in our group who has done this. Like, he has got his automation set up, he has the products, and he has made thousands of dollars. And so I keep, telling everybody, because I'm like, 78 years old, if he can do it, you can do it. You don't have any excuse. Like, you don't have to have tech skills to be able to have this system that's out there working for you. And so if you could jump in and go, okay, I'm going to jump in and get these today. I'm going to have these automations set up today, because this is what the power of this is you could have all of those web pages that I just showed you out there working for you. You could have the emails that follow up with potential customers out there working for you. All of that could be set up today. You could get started like now, and then this afternoon spend a little bit of time. It took me about 2 hours to go in and have this automation piece set up, and by the next day I was ready to go, ready to start taking payments. So this doesn't have to take you weeks or months to start seeing money come in. You could be set up and then have your first sale, say, even by this weekend. Like, that is totally possible, and is possible for what I'm seeing, hundreds of people doing this inside of our group, where they're having that first sale come in right away. So imagine like what that could do for you. We even have a training. It's called 7-Day Launch, or Launch to Profit in 7 days. And it's all about helping you make that first sale. Now, I didn't have my first sale for a month, but I didn't implement any of that Launch to Profit. And I totally screwed up there. I should have done that. I should have known better. I should have listened and been a good student. I would have had a sale come in a whole lot sooner from that had I done that. So a moral of the story is, don't skip that Launch to Profit in 7 days. Will help you bring in your sales so much sooner, or bring in that first sale so much sooner, I should say. So let it go ahead and continue on down here, because you saw, okay, 1 in 20, all you need to do to be able to have a customer on a daily basis, to be able to have income coming in on a daily basis, 900, 600, 300 at a time, is to get 20 people over to your website, put in their email, and then they're going through your system rejection free. This is fully automated, and it's out there. Your automation system is out there working for you. But you might be going, okay, how do I get people over to my website? Again, this is mine right here, empoweredpassiveincome.com. You can see all of the products. You can see all of the automation in action. And so with this, all this, to be able to get people into your automation system, over to your website, going through those emails, going through and checking out, like, is this right for me or is it not? And if it's not, it's totally fine. If it is, then, they're going to become your customer. All that this takes is following our discovery process. And so with the discovery process, this is all based around 2 hours a day. This is why we can run our business on 2 hours a day, is because the automations are done, the products are done. So I'm not having to spend time creating products. I'm not having to spend time creating web pages or websites or email automations. That sales machine that I just showed you, I'm not having to spend any of my time on that. I have a proven system that works. I have a system that's already been proven for thousands of people to bring in sales. And so my work day, my 2 hours, is all based, or it's all spent helping people simply discover my website, discover this system, and helping them be able to choose, is it right for them? Would they like to have an automated system that's out there working for them? Would they like to have, ready, done for you products that you don't have to spend months creating and hoping they work, trying to come up with something? And so I'm going to show you exactly, how this discovery system works, and what it could mean for you, what your 2 hour day might look like. And so with our discovery system, this is about using free methods to be able to get your website in front of people. So we never pay for ads. Like, this isn't, okay, I made a $900 sale, but I spent $500 on ads. No, it's like complete profit, because to get your products, it's a one-time investment. So I made a one-time investment in myself. There's no ongoing costs. I don't have operational costs. And then the automations, all of that we get you free. So we get you all of those email follow-ups. Those are all free. I give those to you. And so with this discovery system, you're using free avenues to be able to get your website, to be able to help people learn about this. You're using free methods to be able to get your system and your website discovered. And so there's a few different ways that you can go about this. And the first is copy and paste ads. And with these, you're posting ads to high traffic free ad sites where people are going. Let me finish writing here. Copy and paste ads. You're simply posting a proven ad text over to ad sites where people are going and looking for jobs. They're going to these websites and they're looking for, hey, I need to be able to provide for my family. I need to be able to make money from home, whatever it is. And they're going over to these ad sites looking for jobs, looking for ways to make money. And so you're simply going and copying and paste. You can copy and paste text, right? That's all it takes to be able to post to free ad sites. So that is one of the ways. And then the other way is through social media. And all of these, again, they are free and they are having some tech issues over here on my phone. All of these social media sites, they're free. Like right now, I'm hanging out with you guys on my camera. No. I'm hanging out with you on these sites for free. We're not having to pay to be here, right? And so with social media, there's a ton of different places that you can be. There's Instagram, there's Facebook, there's TikTok, which I'm hanging out with you guys right here, and YouTube. I'm you guys over here. And you could probably think of some others as well, where it's free to use those. It's free to be able to share this system. It's free to be able to get your website out there. It's free to connect with people from literally around the world. And we have right now 5.5 billion people around the world who are on the internet, who have internet access, and who are on social media and who are hanging out in these free places. So that's 5.5 billion. I had to think about that number again because it's just mind-boggling. And even if a fraction of those, even if 1% were interested in learning how to make money online, that's 500 million people who could be your potential customer of saying, hey, I would love to learn about this. I would love to, know how to make money from home. I would love to be able to provide for your family, for my family. That's 500 million people. Yes, 500 million people at just 1% of the population that is hanging out in these social media places for free that you can get in front of for free, right? And so again, there's copy and paste ads, there's social media. With this social media for our 2-hour day, for our 2-hour blueprint that we follow, part of this that we do on social media is to create 3 pieces of content. And so with those pieces of content, they're short, they're like a minute to 2 minutes long of just sharing your story, sharing how this system works. And so this part of my day of creating 3 pieces of content, this is about 15 to 30 minutes of my day. And then the other piece of it with the copy and paste ads, it's kind of an either or of you can do copy and paste ads or you can go live on social media platforms. That's exactly what I'm doing right now with you. Other people might be like, hey, I don't want to go live. I don't want to have to get in front of people. And so that copy and paste ads is actually a, really good alternative for somebody that's like, hey, I don't want to go live. I feel a lot more comfortable copying and pasting, and people are making sales with this as well. Another concern that you might have of like, okay, I don't want to put my face out there. We actually have a training on faceless branding. So faceless marketing. And it's all about, creating content, creating your 3 pieces of content without having to, get on camera, show your face, do any of the talking, because I know it can be really uncomfortable. For me, like just putting a picture out there on the internet of myself, that was a big step for me. So I understand, that is a concern that a lot of people have. And it has taken me a long time to get outside of my comfort zone and be able to show up on a live like this, to be able to answer questions, to be able to be here with you. That was a big step for me. So know that it's not like you either do it or don't, or that you have that skill or you don't. I'm like literally here with you outside of my comfort zone, because I want to be able to answer your questions. I want to be able to share this system with others, because it can change your life in so many ways. And so for me, having this automation system, being able to bring in sales 900, 600, 300, that was huge for me, because I came from a background of selling used clothes and making, maybe 10, 20, on a good day, $30 an item. And I was having to, wait for sales to stack up. And I was doing so much work, so much time and effort. And so, learning our 2-hour process, learning that I could have the automation system out there working for me and not have to put in gobs of time. If I wanted to double my income, I had to double my work. I had to double my time. Now, this is completely scalable, and my income will grow as my brand grows. My income will grow as my social media accounts grow. It's just going to naturally happen, right? And so I'm already seeing this happen. I'm already seeing, my social media accounts grow. And so, for example, TikTok, I had to go out and get the app. I had never been on that platform before, never, even seen it. I didn't even know how to record a piece of content. I didn't know how to even start recording a piece of content. So I've had to learn this. And then I've seen that channel grow. And I'm seeing it grow. I'm seeing people, wanting to be able to learn these skills. And so again, we teach you all of this inside of our programs. There's trainings step by step on all of this. So you're not having to be left in the dark of, what do I do? I have products that are done for me. I have an automation system that's done for me, but how do I go through this discovery system? What do I say in these 3 pieces of content? It's all there inside of our training. And we have 6-figure, 7-figure earners who are mentoring us. So like today, there is a mentoring call, and this is for everybody with, any of these products, with any of those income streams. They're able to jump in and get training from 6-figure and 7-figure earners. And there's no cost for that. It's free to be part of the community. It's free with the program. And it's normally, like anything else that I've looked at, you pay ongoing, you pay monthly, right? That with this, there's none of that. So to have that sort of access, to have access to a 7-figure earner, and we're getting mentoring even on a daily basis. Right now, we're in the middle of a 90-day run. It's a success sprint. And this is to help us make $30,000 in 90 days. We're getting that mentoring on a daily basis from a 7-figure earner. And maybe you've tried online business, maybe you've tried other things before, but if you had access to a mentor like that who is pouring into you on a daily basis, like, don't you think that you could have success with that as well? I know for me, that has been one of the biggest pieces of this, is having that mindset behind, having a successful business, even a 6-figure business, a 7-figure business. I'm going, this is completely possible. And so I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up here, because Mondays are my husband's day off, and we kind of generally do things fun. So today we're going to go head up to the mountain and hopefully do some hiking. But I want to go ahead and wrap things up here with how this all works. Again, this is my website where you can go anytime, go check out these products, check out how that automation system works. You're going to put in your email just like I showed you, and then you're going to see those email follow-ups. Those are, done for you. I've tweaked them a little bit for myself to be able to tell my story. Those web pages, they're done for you. So you're going to see how this all works. you're going to see exactly what you get. And so, again, the discovery system, that is simply a 2 hour a day process, a 2 hour a day step by step. And I haven't even done the 2 hours. I'm going to be completely honest. It's been more like an hour 30 because, it's summer right now, my lives. So the copy and paste or the live. So it's generally recommended for a live that you go live for like an hour. I've been like 45 minutes because it's like, my kids are getting up, my husband's going to work, all of that. Once school starts, then it'll probably change a little bit and fit into my day a little bit better. But this is, it is what it is. I'm here doing the thing messy, doing the thing imperfect, and still making sales from it. So it's super encouraging that you don't have to do this perfectly. You don't have to implement perfectly. This is all about having a learning and earning system where as you're learning, as you're going through and getting better, you're earning at the same time. And so it's like, okay, you learn a little bit and then a sale comes in. You learn a little bit more, another sale. And so it's been amazing to see that progress, to see that process and how it all works, and to have this system that's out there working for me. I've gone from, I mentioned, having to work harder and harder with my side hustle to have money coming in, to having this system that's out there for me. And I cannot tell you how much this has changed my life, with being able to be present with my family, of being able to be the kind of mom I want to be, the kind of wife that I want to be, because I don't have to be constantly stressed about finances. I don't have to constantly feel like I have to be working harder, or, okay, when I'm not working, I should be working, and having that kind of burden on me. And of having to just, try and get through the month, of trying to pay for the bills, because those bills, those even grocery bills add up so fast, especially with having 4 kids. And so with this discovery system, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. People are going to learn about you, about your website, and, via those copy paste ads, via social media, via those 3 pieces of content that you're creating. And they're going to be able to come into your automation system, put in their email, go and take a look at the products, go straight to that video page and see, okay, is this for me? Is this not for me? They're going to be able to go to that done for you sales page and be able to say, okay, yes, I would love to get started with Legacy Builders. Yes, I would love to be able to start building a legacy for my family. Yes, I would love to be able to see $900 coming in. I would love to be able to, know what it's like to have that automation system that's out there working for me, giving me that freedom where I've got my time back for my family. I've got the time back in my day. And so at that point, then they're going to be able to choose, like, yes, I would love to have this out there working for me. So again, this $900, that on a daily basis, because that's what this system is all about, is helping you learn the skills to be able to bring in $900 on a daily basis. Is that going to happen from day one? No, this is not a get rich quick scheme, but it's about getting those skills in your hand. It's about helping you learn the skills to make 900 on a daily basis. And when you do that, so right now, this is, that we're at the end of July, but you could jump in now and start learning these skills. And maybe you make $900 like once or twice in the month, and then you start making it on a weekly basis. And then by the end of the year, by 2025 rolls around, and you're suddenly like, okay, I have $900. I'm attracting customers on a daily basis, and I'm seeing that $900 daily. That is 328,000 for the year. So you could hit 2025, jump in now, start learning these skills, start learning how to make daily pay, start learning how our discovery system, our 2-hour workday, start learning how you can have these automations that are out there working for you with products that are highly in demand. Like we have already said, people are buying these $3 billion that people are spending per day in this industry. And so if you could jump in and start, learning these skills to make $900 in 2025 rolls around, and you're seeing this on a daily basis, that's 328,000 for the year, right? And so what would 328,000 do for your family? What would 328,000 do for you? Like, you would I bet you that you would be walking around so much freer, so much lighter. And could you get out of debt? What debt would you pay off? This could be your house, cars, student loans, what vacation would you go on? Maybe you've been putting off vacation. Maybe you've been putting off taking your kids on vacation. What could what kind of trip could you do with this? Like maybe you're going on a cruise around the world for the year. I don't know. We've got other people inside of our community in their 60s who's, said, I don't want to work till the day I die. I don't want to, I don't want to have to work and then never get to travel. So they jumped in, they started learning these skills, and they're bringing in these sales. They're bringing in this type of money, and they've been able to quit their jobs. They've been able to retire, and they're traveling around now before they get too old to do it. They're traveling around in an RV with their spouse and getting to be able to bring in this kind of money, being able to have this automation system that's out there working for them and getting to live life now. So that's just, that's one story, but it's so inspiring, especially when I see people doing this that are in their 60s and 70s and 78 years old, close to 80, and they have been able to learn these skills. You don't need tech skills. You don't need to have a following. You don't need to be anybody special to have this system working for you. Thousands of people are having success with this. There's too many people to ignore, too many people to go, okay, that doesn't work, or that's not going to work for me. If you're seeing not just hundreds, but thousands of people having success with this, why not you? And so there's a very final step after somebody comes in, learns about your website. This is mine here, empoweredpassiveincome.com. And you may need to put in the 3 W's depending on your browser. Those potential customers are going to come into your automation system. They're going to be able to learn if this is right for them. And then they're going to be able to become your customer. I'm writing the wrong letters here, because your web pages are yours. They have your payment gateway, so that person is your customer. And so at that point, they become your customer. And then that's when you're seeing that $900 payment come in. That's when you're seeing $600 come in, $300 come in, whichever product they purchased. And again, our number one selling product is our $900 legacy builder. So when I learned that, and I learned, okay, most of the money is being made on that $900. Yes, people are buying the $100 launch pad, but $100 at a time, that's not going to add up nearly as fast as $900 at a time. So even 3 sales, let's think about that. If you have 3 sales at $100, that's $300. If you have 3 sales at $900, that's $2,700. Like, that's something to get excited about. And so that, again, that you get all of those income streams. You get the 900, you get the 600, you get the 300, you get the 100. With that legacy builder level, you get all 4 of those income streams. And so when I was looking at this and like, okay, which one do? I knew that if I didn't jump in at that legacy builder level, that I would be leaving money on the table. And so if I would have not come in at the legacy builder level, if I would have come in the level below that, I would have left $2,700 on the table just in the last 4 weeks. So for me, this was a no-brainer. If you're looking at this, I'm going to stick around for just a minute longer to be able to answer any questions. But I want to leave you with that final thought of, if you could jump in today, start learning the skills to be able to bring in $900 sales at a time. Yes, this is 100% real. It's working for other people. I didn't think that it could work for me, and it has. You're probably skeptical of as well of going, okay, I don't know how this works. I don't get what this is. I don't think it could work for me. It can work for you. You can do this. This is so incredibly simple. It's like stupidly simple to have a proven process to follow, to have done for you products, to have done for you automation, done for you website. And then I want you to leave you with that final thought of $328,000 a year, what that would mean for your family and how that would make you feel. All right, I'm going to go ahead and wish you a happy rest of your day. And I am so excited for where this is going to take you. I will see you here again tomorrow.